Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Luis Robert leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Alex Wood. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. One up, one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Okay, down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting eighth here, Corey Lee.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Matthew Batten stands in now and watches strike one. One out, bases empty. Out to short. Over to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Luis Robert now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Up and in, ball two.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Hit in the air, left field. And it drops in. And that's a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Andrew Vaughn now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That misses, and that's ball one. Man on second, 2 down. In for a strike, and the count even 1-1.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Swung on, belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And he boots it. And he'll pull into second safely.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Oscar Colas. On the ground. And that one handled. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. And we're back on the hill and coming off a great start, Garrett Crochet. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Splits the plate. 0-1. The pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. Home run number 10 on the year. And the Pirates take the lead. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So digging in, Shepard. That one ripped, but foul.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Kicks and fires. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
That's a slider for a strike.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Dives, and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So man aboard at the plate for Pittsburgh. Stone Garrett coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And it's 1-0. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one's in there. And now it's even 1-1.
Well, they left that changeup up. Got away with one there. And he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Swing and a ball popped up. Drifts towards it. Nabs it. 2 down. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Shepard.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Number 19 in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at PNC Park, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, number 37.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
To the right side. He steps on the bag and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 7, the catcher, Edgar Caro.
And up next for Chicago, Edgar Caro. Wood, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. The White Sox down by a run here at the top of the second.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call. Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Here's Corey Lee. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And it's fouled away. And here it comes. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They're down 2-1. We head to the bottom of the second. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. Crochet back to work. Missing inside. Ball one. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Right side. Colas makes the grab. One down. And here's the catcher, Paul Steens.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And next is the Pirates pitcher, Alex Wood.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And ball one. And that's outside.
Pitcher at the plate, obviously no fear in trying to attack this guy. He's just having problems finding the zone.
The pitch. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Man at second. Way high there. Now 3-1. And that's in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Makes a sliding stop. And very nicely done for the out.
The second baseman.
Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That clips the corner.
No ball, 1 strike.
Oh, 1 down. That one hooked foul. Schemes at third with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And the inning is over. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 2-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, top half of the 3rd inning. Now, Garrett Crochet. Wood back to work. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Left-hand hitter waits. That to right. And that's a fair ball.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So the batting order turns over. So up next for Chicago, Tucupita Marcano. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Lifted in the air down the left side. McCutchen has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Matthew Batten digs in now. He's 0 for 1. A little bit low. On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now it's Luis Robert. Doubled his first time up. That one called a strike. It's 0-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Right through there for a strike.
The Pirates leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And delivers outside. Two on, one out. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
1 ball, no strike.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the pitch. Ground ball, left side. Sends it to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, number 47.
Shepard, the next Pirate to hit. Caught looking his first time up. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
The line to kick the pitch. And another ball.
2-1.
Popped up. Marcano has this one sized up. Makes the grab. 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop, O'Neal.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be O'Neal Cruz. Reached on an infield single his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the 4th. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. The pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the right fielder, Oscar Colas. Grounded out his first time up. One down, base is empty. That misses. 1-1. White Sox down a run. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Here comes the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder. 0 for 1 so far. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. They say you win.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox, and they trail it here 2-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Stone Garrett. The wind of the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. The throw into second. He's in there.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now the third baseman. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. And that's down and away.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And that just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Now all even up. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Chased it outside the zone there. Not all that close to being a strike, but he showed that he can handle that location. Difficult part of the plate, and just got enough of it to dunk it the other way.
Henry Davis getting ready to hit.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That one misses, and that is ball one. The pitch. That one inside, and that's ball two.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
At the belt and fires. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Now snap throw to first. Back in safe, really close. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
And he deals. That's to third, and he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher to hit, Paul Skeens. And that's outside, and that's ball one.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Noah Schultz, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Garcia, the right-hander, also getting loose. First and second, no outs here in game one of this 3-game set. Next offering is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Kicks and deals. That one at 95, missed up top. 3-1. Kicks and fires. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Out towards right center field. Squeezes it.
The pitcher.
Alex Wood, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Bunts it in the air. Lee pulls it down. Now it's the second baseman, Liover Peguero. 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And now the lefty. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Quero. The wind and the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. The pitch. There's the strike to the knees. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Corey Lee steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett Crochet.
So next is the pitcher for the White Sox, Garrett Crochet. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Crochet measures 6 feet 6 inches, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020, and a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Knocked down, and that ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. Slapped foul.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
The lefty fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he deals. And a swing and a miss, and 1 gone.
The batter, number 47.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Shepard. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Okay.
And he walked him.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
And the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year. This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Outside, 1-0.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Step off throw to first. Shepard back on a dive. And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Man at first, one away. Next pitch is outside. Left-hand hitter waits. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Stone Garrett, the next Pirate to hit. Here goes the runner. Pitch is high. Throw to second. He's safe. Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
And a foul ball. Two outs. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 1-2. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Pirates leave 1, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, top of the 6th inning. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Tucupita Marcano. Wood back to work. Up the middle. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Now the number 2 hitter, Matthew Batten. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it one-hops the wall. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a foul ball. It's a strikeout. couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Andrew Vaughn. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. And that one fouled off. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And here it comes. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs. Outside low. Ball 1. Just missed.
It's a good take.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
To third, and that chance handled. To first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Pirates 3 and the White Sox 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Noah Schultz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the third baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Robert makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
The right fielder, number 32, Henry.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Touki Toussaint preparing to come on if needed. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one is gone. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Paul Skeens. And takes low for ball 1. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Schultz maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game one of this 3-game set. And that's in for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Up next for the Pirates, Alex Wood. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Vaughn. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. Next to hit, Leover Peguero. 1 for 3. Just missed. That's out to center field. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. One in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. It's now 4-1. Back after this on the show. Back here at PNC Park, new inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Oscar Colas. As the lefty gets to work. In the air to left down the line. McCutchen has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Samuel Zavala.
Now the left fielder. That misses. And that is ball one. Movement in the bullpen. David Bednar loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Moretta, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's off the mark. And it's 1-0.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. And he can't make the play. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Andrew McCutchen.
Leading up for the Pirates, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Vaughn steps on the bag and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, number 47.
Shepard, the next Pirate to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
That one missing inside. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1 now. At the belt and fires. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Shepard stands at first with one out. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. And a strike on the outside edge. And a pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. That one's in there. 1 and 2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He scores, and they're up by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Down the third baseman.
The third baseman, Jared Triolo.
Ball 1 low. 1 run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Inside, just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a pitch. That one lifted to left, settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Corey Lee. The pitch. Fought off foul. And the pitch. That one finds the zone. And it's 0-2. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. James Karinchak getting loose out there. Holderman warming up as well. Kicks and fires. On the ground right side, Aguero. The throw to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Colson Montgomery. One out, the base is empty for him. That one misses, and that's ball one. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And now the lefty. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, one away. And we're in the top of the 8th. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Tucupita.
Back to the top of the lineup, Tucupita Marcano steps to the plate for the White Sox. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ball game.
And now the count is even.
1 strike.
Slider misses outside. Next pitch downstairs. 3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And there's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Alex Wood gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. On the mound now for the Pirates, James Karinchak.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's the second baseman, Matthew Batten. First pitch misses. Karinchak, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And that one upstairs.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. And there's the automatic. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
1-1.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. On to second. They get 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Yohan Ramirez.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. He's already homered here in this one. Ramirez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's outside. And a count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And right back to the mound. Gets it to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The catcher,
Paul Skeens now at the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Activity in the bullpen. Steven Wilson getting ready to go. Towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Righty delivers. There's a strike. And now 1-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Here's a 1-2. And another ball. Skeens the base runner at first with 1 out. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. And the slider just misses.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Liover Peguero the next to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. And that's in the dirt. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Grounder might be 2. Marcano to second. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Andrew McCutchen will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Now 1 missed.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
2-0.
Two on, 2 outs. That's down and in. A slider missed.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
2 outs, bases loaded. Shepard, the next Pirate to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That one at the knees for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. 2 outs. Bases are full. There's the strike up high. And it's 1-2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Through 8 full, it's the Pirates 5 and the White Sox 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, David Bednar.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And he deals. Vaughn in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Holderman getting loose as well. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And misses inside. Now fly ball to right center. Has a beat on it. And makes the grab. 1 down. Oscar Colas digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Foul ball. Fastball for a strike. The White Sox down by 4 here at the top of the 9th. Pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Bednar, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. That's outside, and the count is 1-1. The Pirates leading by 4 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering upstairs. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
In the air, out towards right center. Davis settles under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates take the series opener here at home.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. For the White Sox, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes.